everybody, Happy New Year, and I would like to welcome all of our new members to Metropolis. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Kathy and I am the clubhouse manager, and I'd like to introduce you to Niamh.
Hi everybody, my name is Niamh. I will be the person sitting at the front desk welcoming you every day you come in and every night that you leave. I'm very happy to meet all the new members and I look forward to a very, very successful season.
Today we're going to be making a roasted tomato and basil soup, and we're also going to be making a grilled cheese with a little Irish twist. And the reason Niamh and I will be doing this today is because if you saw the last video last week, the chef stole something from me, and right now he's a little tied up, and he will be tied up until I get my plates back.
Whatever.
This recipe is great for the cold days. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your plum tomatoes and you're going to roast them in an oven that is set at 400 degrees, and it's going to be about 45 minutes, and they should look like this. So I'm going to put those aside right now, and then I'm going to come over to my stove, have to get my spoon, and in a saucepan cut. Okay, and now while your tomatoes are cooking in the oven, we're going to put a saucepan on the stove. We have some garlic, some butter, some oil, and red pepper flakes, and we're going to put that in a saucepan, get that going. And with that, as you can see, it's melting down. We're going to put onions. And we're going to keep the onions in here. All we want to do is get the onions brown, probably about 5-10 minutes. So now my onions are all kind of, they're brown and everything else like that. So now what we're going to do, we're going to take some thyme, fresh thyme, and some plum tomatoes in juice, pour it in. We have, this is basil packed. It's about 2 cups, but we'll put the recipe online. And just to let you know, the first time I made this, I didn't cut the basil leaves, and it was a little bit strong, like hard to eat the soup afterwards. So I've actually sliced them up a little bit, or cut them up, I guess you would say. So we're gonna do this for a little bit. Get it all good and mixed up in there. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take the roasted tomatoes with the juice and put it all in here. And this is going to bring it to a boil, and then you're going to simmer it for about 40 minutes. So while this is cooking, I'm going to turn it over to Niamh, who's going to do the grilled cheese with the Irish twist.
Jonathan, remember, you brought both of them here. They're your responsibility. They got to clean up because we can't bring any hired help in. You know that, right?
The grilled cheese with an Irish twist. So here I have some sourdough bread. I have Dubliner cheese. I'm from Dublin, so this is a really nice one.
Okay.
I do have some mozzarella cheese also, but of course you can mix up whatever type of cheese you want. And this is the winner right here. This is Kerrygold garlic and herb butter. So this has a lot of nice flavor. It will complement the tomato soup very, very well. Over here I have some sliced cheese, a little bit of both, and then I have some bread with the butter, generously on there because you want to make sure there's lots of nice flavor. I can already tell you that Kathy's soup smells absolutely fantastic. In the meantime, while that's cooking, I'm going to get the grilled cheese going. So here I have a pan. I have some of my garlic and herb butter. I have my heat up on high. I'm going to wait till I can hear the butter with a nice sizzle. And always remember, the chef says you always have to have a clean workspace. So I'm working in a clean area right now, and we're setting ourselves up for success. So I don't know if you can hear it, but it's starting to sizzle. So I'm going to turn it down. I'm going to take my bread and butter. I'm going to put it face down. So you can start to hear that get nice and toasty. I'm going to place my cheese. Like so. And I'm going to come in with some mozzarella. Again, you can use whatever type of cheese you would like. Some pepper jack if you like a little spice to it. Like so. Okay. And now I'm gonna put my top piece up. Obviously make sure you always have the butter on both sides that's open. And now I'm just going to wait a couple of minutes till it gets a nice golden color, and then I'm going to flip. You're going to make sure that you want to give it enough time in the heat so that the cheese starts to melt.
I'm really hoping that this sandwich is good because I don't know about the soup.
Now after flipping my grilled cheese, as you can see, it's getting a nice golden brown color on one side. What I'm going to do in a couple of minutes, I'm going to finish this off in the oven so it can be nice and crispy, and then the cheese can be nice and melted on the
Now
inside.
it's been 40 minutes and it's simmered. So as you can see, the basil, everything's still like the roasted tomatoes, and the skins are on. I should have told you that, but the skins are on. Everything's been simmering for 40 minutes. And if you have a food mill, you can use that, but I like using a blender. And if you come over to the blender, you're gonna put a towel over it, and the chef, the only thing the chef has ever told me that I like is you put a bag over it so it doesn't spill.
That's because when you use a blender with hot food, it's very dangerous. But if she gets burned, she's gonna make more noise than she usually does. And I don't wanna hear it.
And so we're just gonna pulse it, just to give it a thick puree. And I check it every once in a while, and this should be it. And there you go. Roasted tomato and basil soup. Plate. Now, I would like you to see that this plate here doesn't say Metropolis, and that's because the chef has stole my plates. So that is why he's being punished and is tied up at the moment.
I borrowed the plates. I will bring them back.
Thank you. So now what we're gonna do is we can pour the soup in right from the blender. Looks nice. And Niamh is going to put her Irish twist grilled cheese right next to it. And there you have a nice dinner, lunch on a cold night. And thank you all for listening, and we hope you enjoy the recipes, and we can't wait to see you guys in the new season.
Take care, bye-bye.
I don't think I'm gonna lose my job anytime soon. But they did a nice job. Now get me out of here.